Crazy Will here today. Today we're going to be talking about Swann indoor wireless security camera. We're going to review it. Stay tuned. Hey, what's up guys? It's Crazy Will from Crazy Will's Tech Show. Today, we're going to talk about Swann security cameras. Now, before we get started, Swann did send these to me. Before I accept anybody that wants to send me a product for review, first of all, see if I'm interested in it, which security cameras, I was definitely interested in it. And two, I'm going to give an honest review, whether the company likes it or not. And I put that in my email, and they sent me actually 3 cameras. And I do have different opinions about all 3 cameras, but today we're gonna be talking about this indoor camera right here. This is a 1080p Wi-Fi camera with a viewing angle of about 110, so it gets a nice wide viewing angle. It has two-way audio. It has built-in storage, which you could look back up to 7 days. They give you free cloud storage for 2 days, so you can go back if somebody takes the camera or something in that aspect happens, you can go back and review the camera within 2 days. It has an app with playbacks and alerts, and it has something that's been lacking in my smart home capability. It actually works with the Echo Show and Fire TV and Google Chromecast. So you could view this on your TV if you have a Fire Stick per se, or if you have an Echo Show. If you have a Google device like Chromecast or something like that, you can view these cameras live stream. Now you guys are probably wondering, well, that's all fine and dandy, it's another security camera. What piqued my interest about this security camera was the true heat motion detection. To break it down in a nutshell, it only picks up heat signatures. So basically, you could have trees blowing around, you could have rain flying around, you're not gonna get alerts. The only time you're gonna get alerts is if a heat signature comes in front of it, such as an animal, a person, a car. From the engine, guys, come on, pay attention. So let's go over to the workbench and unbox this bad boy. Let's see what's inside this box. Alright, so this is the box that the Swann Indoor Security Camera Wi-Fi series came in. Nice little box, we'll just take a quick look at that. Tells you all the features. Tells you pretty much everything you need to know. Little hooking tags. Okay, so let's see what's inside the box. So we get some stickers. Interior window stickers, some exterior window stickers, mounting plate bracket, so if you want to mount it on the wall, it's a template, so that way you know how to do it. Some more stickers. This deters people, so you might want that. Golden ticket. Write a review and win. 18 months free warranty. Okay, there you go, guys. Do that. So there's the English version. Alright, so we got the paperwork out of the way. Now we have the camera. We have a plug, which comes in a bag, and we have the camera, the Swann camera. Nice little camera, speaker and microphone in the back, where the USB goes, the reset button, and it came with some screw brackets, which was really nice. That's it for the Swann Indoor Security Wi-Fi camera. It's almost life-size to the box. Alright, so that was the unboxing. Here's the little guy here, that's all it is. Now it does have mountable brackets right up here. And it also has a little stand, which can be moved in any direction, or you could turn it around in this and move it in any direction. So it's got the sensor right here for the True Detect Heat Sensor. It's got the camera lens, obviously, night detection right there. That's the little night detection sensor. That way you can go back and forth to night vision. And if I forgot to mention, it does have night vision. Okay, this little bad boy will set you back around $100, or right now they're going for $69.99 on sale. So let's take a look at the video.
I'm patting your back. The dog is clean.
Now let's take a look at the night vision. So that's the video quality. I think the video quality is really good. I think the night vision's really good. It does have two-way audio, and there's a speaker in the back here, and I'll show you guys that right there. There's a speaker, also a reset switch back there. And it's powered by a standard micro USB, which comes with the kit. Now, the two-way audio, I don't know if it's their software, I don't know if it's just not up to par, but it's really not even worth mentioning. I was not impressed with it. It's very gargled, it's practically unusable. If you're looking for two-way audio on this camera, this is not it. Now that's not to say that it won't improve in the future. Alright, I'm going to show you how alerts work, and I'm going to show you that objects moving past it doesn't trip it, only heat sensor. So let's take a look at that right now. Alright, to show you an example of what I'm talking about, I have the camera facing towards the wall right here, and I'm going to throw this little box right in front of it. And nothing alerts it. It doesn't get bothered. That doesn't matter. It doesn't have a heat signature. It's not doing anything. But when I go to grab it and my heat from my hand goes in front of it, it will alert me, as you can plainly hear. When I go to grab it and my heat from my hand goes in front of it, it will alert me, as you can plainly hear. Alright, so like I said, this does work with your Google Chromecast. This also works with Fire TV, the Echo Show. It definitely has it, and it works really well, and I'm going to show you a demonstration while I'm talking. We'll show you how it works. And you could just say, Alexa, show me the front door. So that's a really great feature. My wife loves it because, like I said, I'm reviewing 3 cameras, and we have an outdoor one and a front door battery powered one. Works awesome, connects pretty quick, pretty impressive. My wife loves it. She just loves the fact that she could be watching TV and just say, show me the front door or show me the yard camera. So really great feature. All right, so let's go take a look at the app and see what that's all about. Let's jump over to that, shall we? Okay, so here we are on the phone. Let's go into the app. This is where I keep all my camera systems that I work with. And this is the Safe by Swann app. All right, so when it loads up like this, you can actually edit the layout. So let's do that. I could actually shrink this one and make it like that, blow this one up if I want, shrink that one, blow that one up, or you can move them around as well. If you shrink it and then you move, yeah, there you go. You can move it up here, so I can make that one my main view, or I could shrink it down and make that one my main view, and then you could do it tiled like that. So I'm gonna put it back the way it was. Let's blow that one back up because I like my front door to be the first one I see. There we go. And then we just hit Save Dashboard. Okay, so that's your dashboard. If you click onto the view, it will load and show you my front door, you know, and so forth. Whatever view you click on, it shows you. Now when you're in here, you can record, you can capture, so you could hit record right there, and then you could stop, capture, so we can capture a frame. You could turn on the volume right up here. You can go to the settings of the camera right there, the name of your camera, what network it's attached to, what image quality you want, frequency of the True Detect sensitive motion, and time and format. Subscription. About. This tells you about firmware updates. This is where you do firmware updates, all the information. Signal strength. I don't know why it's 17%, but it is, but it says online status. So I don't know why. I've been having a little bit of problems with the signal strength, which I'm fully covered all the way around, but whatever. So we'll go back. If you don't want to go into the individual camera, in the corner here you'll see a clock with like an arrow going around it. We'll click on that, and that shows you the individual clips, and you just click on them and they load and you can watch a clip. And it's really easy to download. You just hit that download button right there and it says successfully downloaded. So you could download your videos that easy. There's filters, so you can go through and pick which cameras you want to look at. You can go back through days by hitting the arrows like so. If you click at the double lines at the top there, it's blue, and there's your profile. You can go to your camera settings, individual, like we did before when we went through the camera. You can pair a camera. You could look at activity from here, and you can go to about. That's the version I'm running right now. Support and sign out. That's pretty much the app. Basically the app, guys. Let's go through the pros, what I liked about this camera, and then I'm gonna go through the cons, what I didn't like about this camera. So let's start with the pros. Pros, works with Fire TV and Echo Show, works with the Google Chromecast as well. Really like that. I think that's an excellent feature. My wife absolutely loves it. Really easy to set up, guys. It was a joke to set up. It really wasn't that bad. You basically connect to the Wi-Fi like you always do and open up the app, you make a username and password. Once you do that, you connect to the Wi-Fi of the device. Once you connect to the Wi-Fi to the device, you connect to your Wi-Fi, bam, everything makes a connection, and then you're up and running. The True Detect motion sensor is phenomenal. The heat detection, it's awesome. It's so nice. You know, if you're looking for one of those cameras that aren't gonna go off at any slightly moving trees or wind or rain, and you're worried about those elements, their True Detect Heat is incredible. I'm really impressed with that, and it's a huge selling point for me. It's nice not to have motion alerts go non-stop because it's raining or because it's windy and the trees are moving. And it detects up to 32 feet, which is really nice. So it goes quite a bit for that heat detection. It has built-in storage. You get up to 7 days of storage built into the device, and you get 2 days of cloud storage. I think it's really cool and generous that they do that. I really like the night vision, really clear. That 1080p really shines in the night vision. The interface I thought was really good. What I really liked about the interface is how it changed for my iPad Pro. It's very rare that if you have an app, especially with these Wi-Fi camera systems, where the app will change on the iPad. The video quality overall I thought was great. I like it. Wasn't perfect like you're seeing here, but for a security camera, I thought it was really good. Cons. The app I have a little bit of a problem with. I like the app, but it took a long time to load live view. Either it would be really snippy and fast and you would get the live view, or it would take forever, or you would have to close out of the app and start the app up again. And I do believe this is something they're going to improve upon. I think it's something in the future that they're going to fix, I'm hoping. And sometimes the live view would look squished. It would have cropped off lines, and I'll show you an example of that here, which I don't know why it would do that. I don't know if it's compressing or it would just show up squished sometimes. I guess if I was having a bad signal. I have pretty great Wi-Fi in my house, and it would always say that the signal wasn't that strong, even when it was right next to my router. So I don't know if this is something they're working on or they can fix later on, or if this is just the way it is, but it was a big con. The two-way audio isn't even worth mentioning. I mean, it was horrible. It was gargled. I didn't even show you an example because it's just not working. So again, I don't know if this is something they're gonna improve later on, or if this is just the way it is and they just sent it out like that. So I'm hoping they improve upon that. The alerts. Oh my God, you can't turn off this camera. It's an indoor camera and you can't turn off the alerts. The only way you could turn it off is to stop it from recording through the app or turn off notifications on your phone, and it kind of defeats the purpose of having alerts. So that was a huge downer for me. Like I said, I don't know if they're gonna roll this out later on. The fact that they don't have a way to turn off alerts or silence alerts, being able to turn off the camera, there's no way to turn off the camera. You have to unplug it. And if there's storage on the device, isn't that gonna hurt it in the long run? So I think that's a huge miss. I don't know how they did that. I mean, you know, it works with Alexa, so you think you'd be able to say, hey, just turn off the camera. But there is no feature in that. I don't know if that's coming later on, but that is a big miss, guys. It only has motion recording. So if you turn off motion recording, which is connected to the alerts, you don't get anything. So you can only do the live view thing. So I think that was kind of a miss on their part. Again, this could be something they can fix in the app. Another con that kind of bothered me, and it might not bother everybody, but it did kind of bother me, is they don't have a computer app. So you can only use a smartphone or a tablet. There's no way to view the cameras on your computer, which I tend to like to do, especially when I'm out in my office and I want to keep track of things. So it bummed me out that they didn't have an app for that. And I did try. I went to their website and I tried all their different apps and I tried logging in, and apparently it's separate from their Wi-Fi cameras. So they haven't developed an app like that. And like I said, that's not a deal breaker for me. It's just something I would have liked to see. So this one's a hard one for me. They sent me these cameras, and this is why I'm reviewing them individually, because they all have different ratings. But unfortunately, this one is going to get a 3. And the reason why I say that, guys, the reason why I say it is a 3 is that the two-way voice was non-existent. You can't turn it off. You can't change the motion detection. You can't turn it off. The only way to stop it is to unplug it. So there's no way to turn off the camera. And the app was a little flaky. Frustrating constantly turning off the app and going back into it just to see a live view. But the playback was really good. Even when the cameras weren't working very good, the playback always worked. So I like that you have that cloud storage. It's a strong 3. It'd be a 4 to a 5 if they corrected those problems. And if they do, I will definitely re-review it and tell you about it and say, hey guys, this jumped up to a 5. Like I said, I'm giving an honest review. That's what I do here, and that's why you guys come here. So, and I'm sorry, Swann, I really appreciate your product. I really like your product, but it's a 3 out of 5. That's it for me, guys. I will see you next Friday. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And remember, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. Later, guys. True Detect I can't get this right. True Direct Motion Sensing. 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 You're still here? You haven't clicked on all these videos that I made? Or better yet, like button? Or even better, subscribe button? Just putting it out there.